Hello, today is Friday, April 29th, and this is Friday 5 at 5 with the Denver Public Library. My name is Erin. I'm a librarian at DPL's Central Library, and in 15 minutes or less, we'll have you up to speed on 5 new titles we can't wait for you to read or listen to. Join us on Sunday, May 8th at 1:30 for a virtual discussion with What We're Watching, featuring the 2001 award-winning computer animated movie Monsters, Inc. It tells the story of two monsters who have to help a little girl return home and in the process realize that things aren't the way they seem. Join film professor John Anzalone for an in-depth look at this classic comedy. Link to register is below. It's that time of year again. Spring has sprung and the DPL seed libraries are back. Each participating location has a small seed browsing collection for customers to take and add to while supplies last. Seed libraries can be found at the following Denver Public Library locations: Central, Eugene Field, Ford Warren, Park Hill, Ross Broadway, and Smiley. And here are April's book recommendations. Because April is Poetry Month, let's start with a new volume of poetry that is out this month. Time is a Mother by Ocean Vuong. Vuong's second volume of poetry focuses on life in the aftermath of his mother's death, including how he deals with personal loss, the meaning of family, and the fallout and cost of being caught in the crosshairs of an American war. Here, Vuong embodies the paradox of grief, sitting with the grief and really feeling it while being determined to survive beyond it. Innovative and daring in the way he uses and experiments with language and form, Vuong describes what it means to be out of control in poems that jump off the page with matter-of-fact sentences, macabre scenes, and details that reveal the heights of Vuong's self-destruction. From publisher Penguin Random House and available in print at DPL or as an ebook or e-audiobook through Overdrive. For more poetry about self-reflection and loss, read Andrea Gibson's You Better Be Lightning, or Maggie Smith's Goldenrod. And check out the library's Poetry Month content at denverlibrary.org/poetrymonth. Link below. Next up is a memoir by MARGO Jefferson. Following in the footsteps of her 2016 book Negroland, a Memoir, April's publication of Constructing a Nervous System, a Memoir, is a genre-bending work of nonfiction and unlike any other. Combining memoir, literary criticism, and nuanced thoughts on the intersections of race, class, and feminism, Jefferson takes herself apart and pieces herself back together on the page. The book is small and compact, but it is a place for her to talk about grief, important signal moments in her life, and the words of many who have been a part of her past and accompanied her in solitude. Bing Crosby, Ike Turner, the sounds of jazz, the sounds of a parent's voice, W.E.B. Du Bois, and George Eliot. This book is innovative, deep, beautiful, but hard to define. It is a memoir about the act of writing a memoir. From publisher Penguin Random House and available at DPL in print and as an ebook and e-audiobook on Overdrive. For more genre-bending memoir, try Why Fish Don't Exist, a story of lost love in the hidden order of life by Lulu Miller, an examination into the power of words and categories. Or read a memoir that is enhanced by documents, The Natural Mother of the Child, a memoir of non-binary parenthood by Chris Malcolm Belk. Or learn more about the act of writing a memoir with Mary Carr's The Art of Memoir. Marina Salles wakes up dead, but her life is not over. This is how Melissa Chadburn's A Tiny Upward Shove starts, with Marina being transformed into the stuff of myths from her grandmother's old Filipino stories. She becomes an aswang, a shape-shifting creature of mystery and vengeance. Marina's time on Earth was spent on the margins. A survivor of loss and the Child Protective Services, she was always reacting to her surroundings from a distance, understanding very little. Now that she has died, she can see into the hearts and minds of those in her life, including that of the person who killed her, and she can see better the meaning of her own life. As her days as an Aswang come to an end, Marina must decide if she will seek revenge on her killer or if she will grow to understand the concept of mercy. From publisher Macmillan and available at DPL in print and as an ebook through Overdrive. Cultural stories and magical realism play a big role in A Tiny Upward Shove. For two good read-alikes that also explore these elements, try Melissa Broder's The Pisces or Rebecca Roanhorse's Trail of Lightning. Our next book, The Return of Faraz Ali, is a debut novel by Amina Ahmad, set in Lahore, Pakistan. Faraz has not been there since his childhood, when he was abducted by his father from the home he shared with his mother and sister. His father now sends him back to Lahore, where he becomes the head of the Mohalla police station and must cover up the violent death of a young girl. It's a simple assignment, but Faraz finds himself unable to follow orders and soon is investigating the crime, leading to the uncovering of secrets that risk shattering his precariously constructed existence. From publisher Penguin Random House and available at DPL in print or as an ebook or e-audiobook through Overdrive. If you enjoyed The Nix by Nathan Hill or Milkman by Anna Burns, you'll find a good story in the return of Faraz Ali. For our last suggestion, we've got something a little different. Conversations with People Who Hate Me, 12 Things I Learned from Talking to Internet Strangers by actor, writer, activist, and podcaster Dylan Marron. Throughout his career, Marron has explored some of the biggest social and cultural issues of the day, everything from the lack of diversity in Hollywood to transphobic bathroom laws across the country. Although well admired by many, some strangers on the internet have called Marron a moron or even worse, a talentless hack. Rather than running from the online attacks and vitriol, Marron began speaking with his critics on the phone, leading to conversations that reveal fascinating and surprising insights into his work and connections. Here, he shares what he's learned about having difficult conversations and how they can help close the ever-growing distance between people with different opinions, outlooks, and viewpoints. From publisher Simon & Schuster and available at DPL in print or as an ebook or e-audiobook through Overdrive. For more books that look with fresh eyes on some of the problems facing our society today, try You'll Never Believe What Happened to Lacey, Crazy Stories About Racism by Amber Ruffin and Lacey Lamar. Or try Hello, I Want to Die, Please Fix Me, Depression in the First Person by Anna Meller-Paperny. And in case you missed it, for National Poetry Month in April, try one of 2021's most loved volumes of poetry, Pilgrim Bell by KAVEH AKBAR. Taking readers on a spiritual journey, both virtuous and precise, AKBAR focuses on the presence of divinity where objects of the self-identity and self-belonging have been left behind. How do you recover from addiction without destroying the self as addict? And how does one answer the question, what now shall I repair, if they are living in a country that encourages erasure and self-destruction? AKBAR's response is one of prayer that stands in for an act of devotion to dissonance. From publisher Grey Wolf and available at DPL in print. For some more recent standout poetry, read Kate Baer's I Hope This Finds You Well, or Tanya Tagaq's Split Tooth. That's it for this month. Thanks for tuning in to Denver Public Library's Friday 5 at 5, and we hope you enjoy these great reads and listens. Check out or place a hold on these titles and a whole lot more right now at denverlibrary.org, link below, and be sure to tune in next month for a whole new batch of recommended reads. Bye!